but there's no time to snooze. Time to open my eyes, time to moisturize, and tie my lace-up shoes. Soon a friend dropped by to see me. She said, "You're some cleaning whiz. You look so happy and you dress so snappy. Come and tell me what your secret is." I said, "I'm a fly baby, flapping these pretty wings. I'm a fly baby, sticking to my routines. And it won't be perfect tomorrow, and it won't be perfect next year, but I'm still flying, baby, get my life in gear." I kick back after working, 'cause things are looking fine. The kids aren't screaming and this house is gleaming, and wow, that sink sure shines. But I still have piles of clutter, 'cause I'm not Superman. But not downhearted, I'm just getting started, and I jump in where I am. 'Cause I'm a fly baby, flapping these pretty wings. I'm a fly baby, sticking to my routines. And it won't be perfect tomorrow, and it won't be perfect next year, but I'm still flying, baby, get my life in gear. I'm a fly baby, flapping these pretty wings. I'm a fly baby, sticking to my routines. And it won't be perfect tomorrow, and it won't be perfect next year, but I'm still flying, baby, get my life in gear. Oh, get my life in gear.
Okay, everybody, it's Monday. We love Mondays. And it's showtime. And you are going to put on a show for your family this morning. You're going to get your family involved and blessing our home. But first, we have to read the 22nd chapter of Proverbs and the 23rd chapter. So are you ready? How to live a life of wisdom. Let me get this propped up just a little bit. How to live a life of wisdom. A beautiful reputation is more to be desired than great riches, and to be esteemed by others is more honorable than to own immense investments. The rich and the poor have one thing in common. The Lord God created each one. A prudent person with insight foresees danger coming and prepares himself for it. But the senseless rush blindly forward and suffer the consequences. Laying your life down in tender surrender before the Lord will bring life, prosperity, and honor as your reward. Twisted and perverse lives are surrounded by demonic influence. If you value your soul, stay far away from them. Dedicate your children to God and point them to the way that they should go. Oh my, that's just beautiful. The values they've learned from you will be with them for life. If you borrow money with interest, you'll end up serving the interest of your creditors. For for the rich rule over the poor. Sin is a seed that brings a harvest. You'll reap a heap of trouble with every seed you plant, for your investment in sins pays a full return. The full punishment you deserve. The full punishment you deserve. When you are generous to the poor, you are enriched with blessings in return. Say goodbye to the troublemaker and you'll say goodbye to quarrels, strife, tension, and arguments. For the troublemaker traffics in shame, and the Lord loves those whose hearts are holy. And he is a friend of those whose ways are pure. God passionately watches over his deep reservoir of revelation and knowledge, but he subverts the lies of those who pervert the truth. A slacker always has an excuse for not working. Like you can't go to work, there's a lion outside, and murderers too. Sex with an adulteress is like falling into the abyss. Those under God's curse jump right out into their own destruction. Although rebellion is woven into a young man's heart, tough discipline can make him into a man. There are two kinds of people headed toward poverty: those who exploit the poor and those who bribe the rich. Sayings of the wise sages. This is verse 17. Listen carefully and open your heart. I've got to turn the page. Drink in wise revelation that I impart. You'll become winsome and wise when you treasure the beauty of my words, and always be prepared to share them at the appropriate time. For I'm releasing these words to you this day. Yes, even to you, so that your living hope will be found in God alone, for he is the only one who is always true. Pay attention to these excellent sayings of threefold things. For within my words you will discover true, reliable revelation. They will give you serenity. That's what we want. Serenity now. so that you can reveal the truth of the word of the one who sends you. Never oppress the poor or pass laws that motivate that with a motive of crushing the weak. For the Lord will rise to plead their case and humiliate the one who humiliates the poor. Walk away from any angry man, or you'll embrace a snare in your soul by becoming bad-tempered just like him. Why would you ever guarantee a loan for someone or promise to be responsible for someone's debts? For if you fail to pay, you could lose your shirt. The previous generation has set boundaries in place. Don't you dare move them just to benefit yourself. If you are uniquely gifted in your work, you will rise and be promoted. You won't be held back. You'll stand before kings. Chapter 23, that's today. Wisdom will protect you. When you are invited to dine with a very important leader, consider your manners and keep in mind whom you're with. Be careful to curb your appetite and catch yourself before you fall into the trap of wanting all you see. Don't crave their delicacies, for they may have another motive in having you sit at their table. Don't compare yourself to the rich. Surrender your selfish ambition and evaluate them properly. For no sooner do you start counting your wealth than it sprouts wings and flies like an eagle in the sky. Here today, gone tomorrow. Be sensible when you dine with a stingy man, and don't eat more than you should. For as he thinks within himself, so is he. He will grudgingly say, "Go ahead and eat all you want." But in his heart, he resents the fact that he has to pay for your meal. You'll be sorry you ate anything at all, and all your compliments will be wasted. A rebellious fool will despise your wise advice. So don't even waste your time. Save your breath. Never move a long standing boundary line or attempt to take land that belongs to the fatherless, for they have a mighty protector, a loving redeemer who watches over them, and he will stand up for their cause. Pay close attention to the teaching that corrects you and open your heart to every word of instruction. Don't withhold appropriate discipline from your child. Go ahead and punish him when he needs it. Don't worry, it won't kill him or her. A good spanking can be the very thing that teaches him a lifelong lesson. My beloved child, when your heart is full of wisdom, my heart is full of gladness. When you speak anointed words, you are speaking mouth to mouth. Don't allow the actions of evil man to cause you to burn with anger. Instead, burn with relenting passion as you worship God in holy awe. Your future is bright and filled with living hope that will never fade away. As you listen to me, my beloved child, you will grow in wisdom, and your heart will be drawn into understanding, which will empower you to make right decisions. Don't live in the excesses of drunkenness or gluttony. Don't waste your life away from don't waste your life away by partying all the time, because drunkards and gluttons sleep their lives away and end up broke. Give respect to your father and mother, for without them you wouldn't even be here. And don't neglect them when they grow old. Embrace the truth, hold it close. Don't let go of wisdom, instruction, and life-giving understanding. When a father observes his child living in godliness, he is ecstatic with joy, and nothing makes him prouder. So may your father's heart burst with joy and your mother's soul be filled with gladness because of you. My son, give me your heart and embrace fully what I'm about to tell you. Stay away from prostitutes, and you'll stay away from the pit of destruction. For sleeping with a promiscuous woman is like falling into a trap that you'll never be able to escape. Like a robber hiding in the shadows, she's waiting to claim another victim, another husband, another husband unfaithful to his wife, who has anguish, who has bitter sorrow, who constantly complains and argues, who stumbles and falls and hurts himself, who's the one with the bloodshot eyes. It's the one who drinks too much and is always looking for a brew. Make sure it's never you. Don't be drunk with wine, but be known as one who enjoys the company of the lovers of God. For drunkenness brings the sting of a serpent and the fangs of a viper, spreading poison into your soul. It will make you hallucinate, mumble, and speak words that are perverse. You'll be like a seasick sailor being tossed to and fro, dizzy and out of mind. And you'll awake only to say, "What hit me? I feel like I've been run over by a truck." Oh, I know that's not funny, but the fact that they use the word truck. Uh, Yet, off you'll go looking for another drink. Okay. Here we are, folks. And I was so excited to get into the word that I forgot to go to the Lord in prayer. So let's bow our heads. Oh, that's the Roomba at the door, knocking at the door. Okay. Dear Father in heaven, thank you, thank you, thank you for all your many wonderful blessings that you bestow on our families every single day. Thank you for giving us peace in times of trouble. Thank you for having roofs over our head and food in our bellies. Thank you for giving us all the tools we need to keep our homes safe and chaos free. Thank you, Lord, for blessing Esther, family. Thank you for all the blessings that you give us without us even asking. Thank you for sending your son to die for us. And thank you for your word that enriches us every day as we read it. We praise you, Lord. You are our almighty Father in heaven. Give us today all that you intend for us. Keep us safe in your arms. All these things we ask in Jesus' holy name. Amen. And now for the baby step book. Yesterday was, has perfectionism stopped you from making a control journal? I know, I've done it. I went hog wild doing it one time. I'll have to tell you that story. When you let go of your perfectionism, procrastination goes away. And day 23, add an afternoon routine. It's just easy. Start dinner, help with homework, and empty the lunch boxes. That okay. And then our routines free us to fly. I tell you what, life is so good. Well, wait. I got to take that off and that off. Okay, breathe. Let's get our towels out here. I want everybody to go grab the sheets off their bed and get them in the washing machine. It's changed. This week we are in zone 4, which is our master bedroom, and we're going to get it all looking pretty because fall's coming. Yeah, September is the calendar fall, but whew, let's get things done. I love fall. That's my favorite time of year. So change the sheets on your bed, and let's see, I've got announcements. Coupon code FUN2021 is the code we're using now. And let's see, get your calendars. School started in 3 counties around me this past today. And then last Monday, we had school start here. Let's see what else. Our habit this month is doing a load of laundry each day. And when you do a load of laundry every day, you never have Mount Washmore to contend with, folks. You never have it to contend with. So let's get it done. So sheets are off the bed. And I have another announcement. My little young couple in Latvia, David and I can't pronounce her name, but they had 9,000 followers last week when I announced what a cute little channel they had. They're hardworking kids. I mean, hardworking kids. They're 20, 23, and 24 years old. And they just work hard. They love their animals. They have goats and sheep and geese, poo-poos, call them. I don't know why they call them poo-poos, but evidently that's the word for sheep in Latvia. I don't know. Not for geese. They have storks. They are just the cutest thing, and they're refinishing they're restoring their 200-year-old home. And they got cherry trees and hay and apple trees. They have all kinds of things. They work hard. They work hard. And they were getting ready to give up, y'all. They did a live yesterday, a live video for 2.5 hours, and you couldn't look away because they're such happy people and they love their life and they love their home and they love their critters. They don't love COVID. They don't like the lockdowns, but go check them out. It's Do and Be Differently, FARMILY. So go check them out. They're right at 24,000 followers, and they loved answering the questions yesterday. I love to see somebody take initiative to do something different with their lives, to realize that just traveling all over the place may not be the best thing in the world. You got to put down roots. You got to put down roots and make your home the best it can be. Also yesterday, I listened to a testimonial, a spiritual testimonial from a lady who had been groomed to be a high priestess in a terrible thing. And she said, what saved her? What saved her was that she went to Bible school with her aunt. And she learned the song, the Bible. That's the book for me. I stand alone on the word of God, the Bible, as a 3-year-old. She learned that song. And she was able to take that song and sing it to Satan himself because she was being primed as a 4.5-year-old. Can you imagine? Take your children to Bible school. Teach your children songs. This is not the first time I've heard this, that a little child remembered a song and was able to stand up to evil. That's 2 times I've heard this. And then the reason we read Proverbs is because of Chaplain Black in the United States Senate. He read a chapter in Proverbs every day of his life since he was a little kid. And Proverbs chapter 1 saved his life because he had friends that were going to harm another person, and they ended up killing this kid. And he didn't go because Proverbs told him to stay away from people like that. So take your children to Sunday school and to church. Teach them the ways of the Lord. Worship with them in your home. Sing songs of praises, because one day they're going to be called upon to stand up to evil, and they're going to have the tools. This is the tool. Knowing the word of the Lord and having it in their heart Can you imagine a little 4-year-old singing the Bible? That's the book for me. To Satan himself. Take your children to Bible school. Have Bible school with them. Teach them songs. Play songs. Praise the Lord. Last night before I went to bed, I instructed Esther to read Exodus when the Israelites were leaving Egypt, to read Exodus with her 5 children and to sing praises to the Lord and to thank God for all of this coming about. We have to take our children. They have to know the Lord, because one day they're going to be faced with evil, and we have to protect them by giving them the tools. I mean, Ben Carson, Secretary Carson, when he was little, his mother would pay 5 cents for a Bible verse learned. If you could recite a Bible verse. So they looked through the Bible trying to find every short verse they could find to memorize that verse. Take your children to Sunday school, to Vacation Bible School. I once took a little boy to Vacation Bible School. He was 6. He was 6, and his mother had been the nurse at my Girl Scout camp. I didn't know that at the time. And she had adopted this little boy named John. And Justin and I went by and picked him up for Vacation Bible School. And that evening, after Bible school was over, he got a hold of his grandmother's gun and accidentally shot himself. Take your children to Bible school. Okay, we got sheets in the washing machine. I'm going to roll the dice. The speaker's about to fall off the table. Here we go. Number 6. Grab your feather dusters. We are going to, dusting is one of those chores that we hated as a child because we had to take everything off the table. Okay, there we go. Grab your dusters. We had to take everything off the table, and it had to be just perfect, and we had to put everything back where it belonged. Well, guess what? Dust doesn't get under things. And a feather duster, every feather is made up of lots of little fronds, and all of those have lots of little fronds on it. It's almost infinity looking at it. Can you see it? See how many? Let me pull up a darker one. Look at all those little tiny feathers. It just grows and grows. Each one of those picks up dust. So let's find our So Long Dust Samba. Okay, folks, take your children to Sunday school. You could save their souls. Here we go.
You can do all kinds of dances, hip hop, our ballet. I will tell you a dance that you can learn today. Hey, you don't need some fancy clothes or need some fancy moves. All you need is a fancy duster to begin the samba groove. So long the samba. Mama, can I dust a little longer? My world has turned gray. I need to brush this dust away. So long the samba. Mama, can I dust a little longer? My world has turned gray. I need to brush this dust away. So long the samba. Mama, can I dust a little longer? My world has turned gray. I need to brush this dust away. So long the samba. Mama, can I dust a little longer? My world has turned gray. I need to brush this dust away. Dusting high, even flying, dusting low. Watch me go, moving to the samba rhythm. I'm solo, dusting show. Gonna take my feather duster, shake it good outside. Come back and I feel like dancing. It's samba party time. So long the samba. Mama, can I just a little longer? My world has turned gray. I need to brush this dust away. So long the samba. Mama, can I just a little longer? My world has turned gray. I need to brush this dust away. So long the samba. Mama, can I just a little longer? My world has turned gray. I need to brush this dust away. Let's party! It's
And the duster.
I need to brush this dust away. So long the samba. Mama, can I just a little longer? My world has turned gray. I need to brush this dust away. So long the samba. Mama, can I just a little longer? My world has turned gray. I need to brush this dust away. So long the samba. Mama, can I just a little longer? My world has turned gray. I need to brush this dust away. So long.
Okay, folks, we got our dusting done. Let's see what else we're going to do. Number 3, grab your purple rags. Purple rags, we're going to do our windows, the windows in our doors, our mirrors, our light switches, our doorknobs. So are you ready? What are we going to play? I think we should do a good deed doer.
I saw him standing there, sad look in his eye. The kids ran to the playground, but each one passed him by. He was just a new kid here, but then I saw his face. My mama's words raced through my mind. It was like I heard her saying, be a good deed doer and do it every day. One kind deed will go so far to make this world a better place. Be a good deed doer and you may be surprised. Doing good to others makes you feel so good inside. Ooh, 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 ooh. Slowly I walked up to him. I said, what's your name? His eyes began to sparkle and a smile crossed his face. He's not a stranger anymore. Now he is my friend. My life has been better. All because my mama said, be a good teacher and do it every day. One kind deed will go so far to make this world a better place. Be a good deed doer and you may be surprised. Doing good to others makes you feel so good inside. Woo, woo, woo. It makes you feel, makes you feel, it makes you feel so good inside. Makes you feel,
I feel
makes
good.
you feel,
So
makes
good.
you feel, it makes you feel so good inside. It makes you feel, it makes you feel, it makes you feel, it makes you feel so good inside. It makes you feel, makes you feel, makes you feel, it makes you feel so good inside. Be a good teacher and do it every day. One kind deed will go so far to make this world a better place. Be a good teacher and you may be surprised. Doing good to others makes you feel so good inside. Be a good teacher and do it every day. One kind deed will go so far to make this world a better place. Be a good teacher and you may be surprised.
Come on in. We got 4 more tiles to do. We've changed our sheets. We have washed our windows and doors. And our silver rags are on sale. They're $10. We're discontinuing them. So get them now. We're running low. So don't procrastinate. Okay, I'm rolling the dice again. We need a 1 or 2 or a 4 or 5. Are you ready? We got a 5. Grab your mops. Yep, we're going to get the mopping done. Put a wet cloth on your mop. And let's get those floors looking great. Let me find. I think we're going to do the boogie song. We need to boogie with our mops in our hands. And it's all about the bedroom this week, so it just works out.
Pull the covers on my head, something stinks beneath my bed. Can't face my room today. Stub my toe and scrape my knee with all the toys surrounding me. I don't have room to play. I can't find my book no matter where I look. And I just lost my shoes. So many toys around, they're tumbling down. Tell me, Mama, what do I do? She said, pick it up and pack it out. Decide what you can do with it so you have room to play. Having junk around only brings you down. So boogie that clutter away. Only keep the toys that'll bring you joy and pass the rest along. You can fly when you simplify to the bedroom boogie song. Broken book, banana peel, a truck with only half a wheel. I'll throw these away. But the teddy bear and the king up there are gonna bless someone else today. I've been holding on for way too long. Time to let them go. The feeling is growing, the more I'm throwing in back to find me no. I'll pick it up and pack it out, decide what I can do with that so I have room to play. Having junk around only brings me down, so I boogie that clutter away. I only keep the toys that bring me joy and pass the rest along. I can fly when I simplify and sing the bedroom boogie song. Mama sent me in here, thought it would take a year for me to get it all done. But our eyes are pumping and the giants dropping and off to have some fun. Yeah. When I pick it up, pack it up, decide what I can do without, so I have room to play. Having junk around only brings me down, so I'll boogie that clutter away. I only keep the chores that'll bring me joy, and pass the rest along. I can fly when I simplify and sing the bedroom boogie, the bedroom boogie, the bedroom boogie song.
Okay, folks, somebody was asking why I was getting emotional. Well, my friend Tammy and her husband Carl, Tammy and Carl Baldwin, they're friends from where we grew up. And they've been real sick, and her mother too. And she has a new grandbaby that she can't even go see because of COVID. So keep them in your prayers. I've been talking every day to Tammy and lifting her up and praying for the family. So keep them in your prayers. And there she said something wonderful. So it's all because of God. It's to God be the glory. I take no credit for anything. Okay, folks, we're rolling the dice again. We need a 1 or a 2 or a 4. We got a 6. We got a 2. You know what that means? It's time to empty the trash. Gather up all the trash in the house, and that you have to put a trash bag back in your trash can. You also have to put your shoes on so you can go take the trash outside. So put the trash bag in the back in the trash. I keep my roll of trash bags in my garbage can. It's a huge crock for making kraut. Anyway, here we go. Room patrol.
I am a member of the Special Elite Operations Unit Room Patrol. When room needs rescue, you can count on me. Room Patrol, this is dispatch. We have evidence of a hotspot in Sector 2. All members of Room Patrol respond, move in, and eliminate the clutter. Let's go. Dispatch, we have surrounded the clutter in Sector 2. You're right, this hotspot is drawing clutter and flies. We're sending in the SWAT team. Let's get to the bottom of this. Get your gear, lace up your shoes. Room Patrol, let's roll. Dispatch, we have newspapers hiding behind the magazine rack. They're taking over. I repeat, they're taking over. Please advise. Room Patrol, you have authorization to remove all expired newspapers and magazines from the premises immediately. Roger, all clear. As a team we are the best. Room Patrol, Wow, there's a cold lid on the trash receptacle. I can smell it from here. Put on your gas mask and move in. Copy that, dispatch. No job is too hard for room patrol. Let's pack it up and ship it out. Mission accomplished.
Okay, folks, trash is gathered up in every room of the house. We have a 1 or a 4, and I'm just going to grab one of them. We're going to do number 1. Grab your carpet sweepers. Let's get those rugs. Get the cat hair and dog hair off of your rugs, and let's get it done. And what song are we going to play? I don't know why Justin's calling. I'm on the show. Yep. I was during a song. I'm talking to Justin. Bye. Okay. Let's see. It's going to be an up kind of day. Here we go. Why is that not going? Using our carpet sweepers.
Sometimes I think the sun is rising too soon. Can I just pull the covers over my head? But then I think of all I've got to do now. First thing is to get my body out of this bed. So I get up, here I go. Even if I'm starting slow, I'm smiling, I'm moving. Gotta get this body moving. Thinking up, kind of thoughts. Gonna give this new day all I got. And in no time at all, things are going my way. Gonna have an up kind of day. Up and up kind of day. Up and up kind of day. I know sometimes there will be things that get me down. My day won't always go the way that I planned. But I'm a tough kid, I can deal with it. I'll make the best of it, I know that I can. So I get up, here I go. Even if I'm starting slow, I'm smiling, I'm grooving. Gotta get this body moving. Thinking up, kind of thoughts. Gonna give this new day all I've got. And in no time at all, things are going my way. Gonna have an up kind of day. An up kind of day. Up and up kind of day. Even if my day seems low, nowhere for my dreams to go, I'll still reach for the sky. It's time to watch me fly on an up kind of day, yeah. Up on an up kind of day. So I get up, here I go. Even if I'm starting slow, I'm smiling, I'm moving. Gotta get this body moving. Thinking up, kind of thoughts. Gonna give this new day all I got. And in no time at all, things are going my way. Gonna have an up kind of day. An up kind of day, yeah. An up kind of day, yeah. And I can
Okay, we got one more tile to do. We're going to declutter hot spots. So that's the 2-minute cleanup song. Get the kids picking up the toys. Let's get this done. Here we go. Let me find a song. And that is going to be the 2-minute cleanup song, wherever it is. There we go.
Hey, everybody!
That's what we've been doing.
Clean up, everybody clean up. Choose a toy to pick up. We're done with playing the toys away. It's time to clean this mess up. Clean up, everybody clean up. Choose a toy to pick up. We're done with playing the toys away. It's time to clean this mess up. Clean up, everybody clean up. Clean up, let's all go clean up. Clean up, everybody clean up. Choose a toy to pick up. We're done with playing the toys away. It's time to clean this mess up. Clean up, everybody clean up. Choose a toy to pick up. We're done with playing the toys away. It's time to clean this mess up.
1 minute left.
Everybody clean up.
Let's see how fast we can finish.
Clean up.
How about this one?
Let's all come clean up.
It's looking better already. Yeah. We can do it. Look, we almost stopped. This is fun. Yeah.
You're doing great.
This won't take long. We can do it. Way to go.
Good job. I'm so proud of you.
Clean up, clean up, let's clean up. Clean up, clean up, let's all go clean up.
Let's go and play.
Yay, everybody. Look what you spiffed your house up. Everything's looking good. I am so proud of all of you for doing this and playing along with us. We get a lot done. I'll see you this afternoon. I didn't do a show this weekend. I took a break. Well, I didn't do one yesterday. I only did one show on Saturday. So everybody, thank you so much for all your prayers. And let's see. Somebody said they're having trouble with the mop. Let me tell you about the mop handle right quick so you know. So it's a compression fit, y'all. This unscrews, and you think this needs to screw into something, but that is only for the rubber sweeper. That's for the broom. We had this mop designed for our stuff. So we have one handle and it all fits together. And then this, you loosen it up and the handle gets longer, just the right size for little kids and big, tall basketball people. Anyway, it's real easy. There's videos on YouTube about it. There we go. Anyway, folks, I love you all. I will see you at 3 o'clock. Be good, kind, and sweet. Good to yourself, kind to others, and let the sweetness, the joy that's in your heart from the good Lord just show the world that you're a child of God. I hope I do that every day with y'all. See you later. Bye.